What's up, everyone, and welcome in. This is Best Budtender. I am Tony Collins.
I am Nitro.
Nitro, what's up, and welcome in. We're going to talk about surviving a Budtender interview today.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Have you ever survived an interview to be a Budtender?
Have you ever put your foot in your mouth?
We have.
I have plenty of times. 3, 4 times maybe. I don't know.
Bunch of times, probably.
Not a good look. Maybe you might have interviewed me once and I put my foot in my mouth.
You did good.
Thanks. I got the job. That's pretty cool. I always get the job. Not joking. Don't say that.
See, don't be cocky.
Don't do that. All right. First off, we're going to talk about appearance, guys. So when you go to the Budtender interview, what do we want to do?
You want to come in and look professional. Yes, it's a Budtender interview. However, you're not coming in as a consumer. You want to dress nice. You want to smell nice.
Yes. You don't want to smell like a joint.
Exactly. Don't come in reeking of cannabis.
Yes. We understand that you guys might be patients. If you do consume, please just don't look like it or smell like it when you come into the interview, guys. Trust me, 100% of the time will turn off the manager, whoever's doing the interview. It is not a good look.
Exactly. It doesn't make it look like you're taking it seriously. And if you want the job, come in and get the job.
Yeah. Shave, look clean cut, shower if you can. If you can't shower, get some Axe body.
Or some baby wipes.
Baby wipe it up, man.
Wipe it.
We love all the looks out there. We love you guys, but don't come in looking it up, man.
Exactly. Come
Not a good
in
look.
Clean, fresh, professional. You want this and you want to stand out more than anyone else.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So once you look good, you're sitting down. They let you sit down at their table because you look, you smell, they feel good.
You're like, all right, this person may be all right. Let's give them a chance.
And now we're going to go into what not to say.
Don't put your foot in your mouth. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Like we don't want to talk about I sold weed since I was 12.
And I haven't been smoking since I was 6.
Yeah.
Don't say these things.
Yeah, guys. So like Christina said, whenever you come in, Christina, can we call you Christina?
We can call me Christina.
All right. Well, she's Nitro, whatever.
Whatever.
All right. So whenever you come in, guys, you want to be professional, right? You want to have that vibe that you are coming in for a job, not to be best friends with the next Budtender.
Exactly. You're not there to work for them for the discount on the weed you're going to get. You are there to be part of this industry.
Yeah, exactly. And we're trying to grow this industry. We're trying to be professional. We really want to put this to the next level. It is 2020 coming up, guys. So let's go in like it's a job. Let's act like we're trying to advance. If you want to be at the top of the company, trust me, smoking weed and eating edibles all morning is not the way to get ahead, even if you do have a high tolerance, okay? That's cool. Let's not brag about that either, though, okay? Let's leave that at home.
Save all of the fun for after the stressful interview. Save it for after. You'll need it.
Exactly. All right. So, next, we're going to go over some possible questions for you guys that have been used on us back in the day.
Yep. We've been in this industry for a while, so we know about some of these questions.
I saved this sheet from like 3 years ago.
Ooh.
You interviewed me.
Ooh,
and I'm
interesting.
going to hit you back with these questions.
Oh, God. I got him once, and now he's going to get me.
Sucker.
Let's see if I can get the job.
All right. So, tell us why you're interested in this position and why you'd be a good fit.
Definitely. So, I love your company. Not only am I a patient here, but I also love what you represent. So first way you kind of go into this is make sure you have knowledge on the company. So you want to kind of state that like, hey, I know your company separate from all the other companies out there.
Okay.
I prefer your company, and kind of go into why you like them. I absolutely love your marketing. You know, I think how you do this is great, and I want to be a part of this.
Okay.
So you can go into it like that. Have love and passion for the company that you're interviewing for.
Okay.
Next, you can be professional. What I mean by this is tell them a little bit about your history. We know that you're passionate now. So let's tell them about your history in the industry. So, hey, I've been doing this. I've been a part of this company for so long. And if you haven't, maybe go into, hey, I've been studying about this. I believe in this. Kind of bring up that passion again, but also show that you've been learning about it. Then you want to talk about how you're organized, how you're clean, and how you just really want to take care of this business like it's maybe your own,
Yeah.
you know?
Absolutely.
Go into your customer service skills. So, hey, you know, I've been customer service, whether it be from restaurants or, you know, retail stores you've worked in before. I've been doing customer service for the last 5 years, the last 10 years, and I think I would be a great addition to your team.
Nice. Real quick, just not to cut you off, but yeah, that's huge, guys. All right. So if you don't have any relevant experience, before you go into the interview, think about what you have done in your past that could help this shop currently. Okay. They're not going to give it to you just because you're like, oh, I'm a people person. I love people.
Yes, I love cannabis.
So do
and
the
I love
last
people.
7 people that came in, right? Like, have
Exactly.
some relevance. Bring in some research, why you'd be a good fit. If you haven't been in the industry, come in with some knowledge of why your past experience would be a good fit for them today and how you could immediately help.
Exactly. You want to be able to acknowledge what this company is doing and be able to relate to them.
Exactly. Yes. All right. What are your top 2 strengths as a team member?
All right. Top 2 strengths are I'm very personable and I'm a hard worker.
All right.
So, very personable means being able to be a chameleon, being able to mix in with whatever consumer patient walks into your shop. You want to be able to relate. You want to be able to have empathy. You want to be able to get to know them to the point where you can ask them questions and get to know what they're really there for. On top of that, be a hard worker. Don't be the person who's always clocking out first. You want to probably show up a little bit early to things.
Yeah.
You want to look professional. Even though you are on a team, if you want to contribute to this company as a career, you want to come in and you want to work your hardest out of everyone each and every day.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So you see what she did there? She said the 2 things, and then she went into each one and how each one could actually make a difference. There wasn't just, hey, I'm very personal, I work hard. All right,
Exactly.
great. Why? How are you going to make a difference with those 2 attributes today to help me if I hire you? All right, good job. We're going to have to call you back for a second interview, though. I'm sorry about that. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick smoke break, and we'll be right back. See you
See ya.
soon. What's up, everyone, and welcome back in. Don't forget, if you're on the clock, stay off the pot. That one was for us.
For us.
We're going to get back into it now. We're going to go over taking time to look at your dispensary that you're interviewing with and what to look for before you go into the interview to help you be more educated when you go into that interview, okay?
Exactly. You
Yeah.
don't want to be clueless about the company when you go in there. You want to know things. So
Exactly.
take a quick look.
Yeah.
Squander. Check it out.
Yeah, go on their website, see how many locations they have, where you might be working at, right? You might go interview at one place. They may need you at a whole nother location.
Exactly. On top of that, check their hours, check their days.
Yeah.
You know, if there's certain hours you don't want to work, there's some
Yes.
dispensaries that close a lot earlier than others.
Yes.
Just check things out. Make sure your options are right for you.
Yeah, and don't go in saying that you can work any hours of the day. I'll work every weekend if you truly don't want to work every day or every hour that you say you're going to work. So be educated, right? Go in looking like you are prepared for a job and not wanting to just be a Budtender.
Exactly. Want it.
Yes. Check out their weed maps. Check out their sales, their pricing. See what products they have to offer. If you know any of those products, bring that into the conversation.
Exactly. So, you know, like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, You know, one thing I really like you have here is Keef Colas. I really like Keef Cola as a brand. I really like your brand, and I'm so happy you two are working together.
Yes. I drink a Keef Cola a day. I would not say that in the interview.
Exactly.
Keep that at home.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
It all comes back, right? Like, so prepare yourself, know what you like to say to your friends, and prepare not to say that in the interview.
Exactly. Get everything out before the interview. Remember, afterwards, you can go home, smoke, sit down, relax, and giggle about things. But interview time, serious time. Let's get the job, guys.
And so one last thing on tips and training, guys, for surviving a Budtender interview is knowing the basics, weights, strains, terpene profiles, and really being educated in that part and that form of the cannabis industry. It's huge.
Exactly. On top of that, if the business specializes in a product, make sure you are very knowledgeable about that product. So if, they focus on concentrates, you want to be very knowledgeable in concentrates.
Yes.
Just make sure you know your stuff. Exactly. Know your weights. That's one of the biggest things. If you weren't big in math, you weren't good in it, I wasn't, just try to get to know these few different weights and you'll be okay.
Yes. 8 grams. Well, I hope you know a gram. 1 gram is 1 gram, guys.
Hopefully.
60 miles an hour. You get there in 1 hour if you're going 60 miles, right? Basic
you
math,
almost brain fart on that?
I almost brain fart, but I got it. I worked it out. I put it together.
There you go.
Okay, guys. You can go on Leafly. You can go on Google. You can buy books. There's a lot of training tips that you can get for this knowledge.
You can study in all types of different ways. I mean, there's so many different strains around the world. Not so many people are knowledgeable about different strains and different products that are out there. Yeah. Go to different products that you like. Go to their websites and learn about how they're making these products, what's in their products. Just really get to know everything that is out there, especially what the store is going to be selling.
Yeah.
Get to know those products.
Yeah. All right. So that's all the training and tips we have for you guys. We have more. We'll bring them to you. Oh, my goodness. Smoke break.
Breaking things.
Woo! All right. So we're going to go to the fun part here, and we are going to read some 1-star reviews.
Yo, we found some horrible reviews. This is what you do not want to do.
Yes. All right. First one, I would give it 0 stars if I could.
Oof.
Wasn't open when they said they were.
Oof.
1:55 doesn't count as 2 p.m. even on Thanksgiving.
Ooh, you tell them.
I needed my medicine and they shunned me away. Shame on you.
Oof.
Yeah, go ahead. That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. Make sure you have your timing right. So we do know that there's
even on
laws.
A holiday.
Yeah, we know there's laws. We know that there are rules that your owner has set in place for days. Make sure you give yourself enough time to close without upsetting the customer and patient.
Never close early.
Exactly.
If you're open till 2, you're open till 2. If you're open till 8:45, you better be open till 8:45.
Yeah, because it will spread and it'll kill your business.
And they're ruthless. Customers and patients don't care, guys. It's the cannabis industry, but it is still consumer product. They still want, if you say you're going to be open, you better be open so they can get that product. Okay.
And the customer is always right. Always remember that.
Even when you want to slap them in the back of the head, don't. You can't. You can think about it, but don't ever do it.
Don't do it, guys.
All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Let's see. Came in a few times for the ounce of wax deal. Solid wax for the price. Came in yesterday morning and was shorted a gram.
Oof.
Dang.
Comes back to knowing your weights.
Knowing your weights. And that one's rough, too, because the wax is already prepackaged. You literally just have to count out 28. It's not weighing or anything. You just count out 28.
Exactly.
So attention to detail and knowing your weights is huge.
That probably also goes back to not smoking pot on the job.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
If you're on the clock, don't smoke pot.
There you go.
That's it. All right. One more. This one is pretty rough. Give me a second to read it. The semi-decent quality of the meds just doesn't make up for the surly, entitled, self-absorbed staff they have working there.
Oof.
They are more concerned with their comfort, their ease of use, and their time than they are with the patients. It was an unfortunate experience. Considering how many options for medical we have in this town, one would think they would attempt to excel in customer service and ease of use. Preach.
Oof.
Yes.
Yep.
That is the truth. There's so much competition, guys. There's a dispensary in Colorado on every mile, every quarter mile, every half mile. They've put in laws now with new dispensaries that you can't be within a mile or something like that of another dispensary. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because there's so much competition.
There's so much competition, and not only do you want to stand out so that your dispensary stands out, but it all comes back to you.
Yes.
The better you are, the better service you provide,
Yes.
the better money you're going to make. You know, the better tips you're going to make.
Yep.
The help that you put in as far as growing a company, you're going to reap those benefits
100%.
in the end.
Yes.
So if you come to work, you put 110% in, you give that great customer service,
Yeah.
you're going to stick out than most of the other shops.
Yes. And you notice that none of these 1-star reviews were really pointed at ownership. They weren't pointed at the grower. They weren't
the
pointed at
Budtenders.
It's the Budtender. And everything comes back to you are the front of line. And this is why we do it, guys. This is why we want to bring this content and this information to you, because everything comes back to you. You are the front of the line. You are the 5-star reviews, but you're also the 1-star reviews. And we want to give you the information that can really help bring your job together to just get those 5-star reviews, because at the end of the day, you're going to feel better about your job and how you do your job when you get those.
Exactly.
That's it, guys.
Kill your job. Kill it.
Thank you. All right, so that's how to survive a Budtender interview. We're going to be coming back with more content. Thanks for joining in on this one. Thank you, Nitro.
Of course.
We'll
Thank
be back
you.
soon, guys. Thanks for joining in.
Woogity woogity.
Yeah.